Welcome back to the show, everybody. Pretty sure that guy's got a tire going down. Out on the field today with the 1948 Ford 8N tractor. The back blade is on it because we've got to do some road maintenance on the way into the building pad. This is the first time out with this tractor since doing the wheel width change. So I'll have to get used to it a little bit, change how I do my standoffs in from the edge of the road, and after we angle the blade will be narrower than what the wheel width is. We'll get used to it. This is the King Kutter back blade, 6-foot wide blade on it, and it's all I'd want to have behind this Ford 8N. We've never ran fluid in any of our tires. It's just too corrosive. We stay away from it. We do have the pie weights, rear wheel weights for this, but we've never had them on. So in this basic configuration, that's a perfect match. And simple back blade. You just pull this pin, angle it where you want it, drop the pin back in. You can even pivot this all the way around to do a rearward push. We have it set to do a forward pull. And if you need to angle the blade, or pitch the blade, I should say, side to side, you do it with this adjustable crank 3-point link right there, top link right here. If you shorten it, that will pitch the whole blade ahead, which is kind of good for a spread. If you have it straight up and down, it's good for a carry. If you actually try to angle it back, it's good for a cut. So we've got it set about mid-range right now on the top link. We're just kind of doing a compromise between all of them. It's just all around jack of all trades settings. So we've got some work to do on the road right here. Coming in on the corners, we get some washboards that build up. Also, this is good for weed encroachment that comes in from the sides. And we can reestablish a crown and just regrade everything out, make sure we're not thin on gravel in any spots, pull from some of the heavy, put to some of the light, and all around have some fun. So let's get to it. All right, for initial pass, we're gonna angle in. How far do I want? Yeah, we'll go extreme with it. All the way right there. And we're gonna wanna cut with this edge because we're gonna start up this way, pull from the edge and roll in. So let's throw that thing down a little bit closer to the ground, see how we're looking already. Not bad. I think I want a little bit more. Go and run that out. Push that corner down. Check that. That's looking pretty good. I want to cut aggressively just with that corner edge. Roll it in. I don't want any spill out going the other way. So already we've got two very nice straight even road edges, and you can see how it rolls all of that grass and all those weeds right out that have been coming in from the edge. So you can either just grade them out and let them be, or you can pick them out right now. Which one do you think I'm more apt to do? let's lower that back down a little bit. Okay, and take some of the angle out. So we'll pull our pin. Let's go 1 notch flatter, okay? And I'll drop it down to the ground. We'll see if we need to readjust our pitch side to side. We're gonna flatten that just a little bit. I see neighbor buddy come over to check out what we're doing. Hope he doesn't get hit on the road. All right, that's good. So what I'm gonna do now, I take the windrows that I left from the first 2 passes and we're just gonna start screeding them across. We'll make a pass up, roll it to the middle, another trip down, roll it to the middle. Every time we grade this, it's different. It all depends on how much work the road needs. I just get in, start playing around, and end with something that's better than what I started with. All right, we've got a decent windrow up the middle. I'm gonna set the blade flat and we'll do 1 pass straight up. That's going to set kind of the top of the crown. Take it over that last notch. We're already pretty flat, so I don't need to change that at all. So we're pinned back straight. 1 pass straight up the middle. Okay everybody, I went and I did another extreme angle to the back blade because I'm doing a little bit of work on the corner before we go and make our final 2 passes up each side and even all this out. So corners always get material pushed to the outside, and I noticed after my initial cut pass on the inside edge, we're down to our geotextile fabric. Our gravel layer is getting a little bit thin right there, so I had plenty on this other side. I've made about 3 passes, all rolling the windrow to the inside of the corner. I'm gonna do 1 more and we're gonna go and bury all of that, replenish our gravel layer. So we'll finish that up real quick, and then after that, now that we have our top of our road crown set with that center pass that we did, I'll just do a gentle like side angle on the blade and we'll roll the rest to each side, fill in the first 2 cuts that we made, we'll be left with a nice flat crowned road. Should be plenty smooth to drive on, plus have good drainage. So let's get after it, finish it up. Parking brake, engage. All right. Put a fresh shine on the cutting edge down there. Let's take a look at our work. So, starting with the corner right here, you can see where I did a pretty aggressive cut here, and I pulled plenty of material into this inside edge. So we've got all of our old matting well covered, and we're ready for the vehicles to start transferring all of that material back to the outside edge once again. Aside from that, pardon the wind up here, it's kind of picking up a little bit. The rest of the road is looking pretty good. We have an adequate crown and good fill in to each edge where we did our cuts. So that's going to about do it for our adventures out here on the road. Thank you everyone for watching. On behalf of myself and the Ford 8N, we both hope to see you back next time. Let's go home.